Hey man, y'all know who it is. It's Mr. Let Him Cook. I got a good one for y'all today, right? Tap in with this and let me cook, right? Change is all you need to be able to go from where you are today to where you want to go tomorrow. And I know you like, what that mean, King? What I'm saying is, to be able to have change in your life, you have to understand what change means and how to apply it in your life. Allow me to elaborate. Change is an adverb, right? And the true definition is to make the form, nature, or content from what it is to what it could be, i.e., if left alone. To change one's name, to change one's opinion, or to change the course of history. So, I don't want to change my name. I love my name. It's Mr. Let Him Cook. You hear me? Also, I'm not here to change no one's opinion about me or how they feel or what they want to do. It's up to them, right? And number 3, to change the course of history. From where you are today to where you want to go tomorrow, this is the simple plan for it. Form, nature, content. See, the way that you formulate your mindset dictates your nature. And by dictating your nature, is going to produce the content that you receive. But if you change your nature, the way that you form and think about things, then you can change your content in your life. Or if you change your content, change your nature, the way that you form things in your reality, it will all change. You see what I'm saying? And this is real facts. But you have to understand that words have power. Words have meaning. Words can cause feelings. Words can cause a new spark in you and give you hope. That's why the word is called hope and faith, right? But to change your reality, I will say this one more time and break it down one more time because I want y'all to really grasp this concept. Form, nature, content. See, the world we live in, lots of people, the content they receive via internet, via conversation, via music, through their eye gates, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. And so it's creating a narrative through their form of their actions, which produces the nature that they receive and perceive the world. But, however, if you change your content, if you change your conversation, if you develop and change your philosophies about life, if you change your nature, then the things that form around you will automatically change. Because that's how the process works. How do I know this? Because I've done it. And I continue to do it. See, the word says that the brain has to constantly be renewed. So daily you should be working on how to renew your mind, how to become the best version of self, how to learn opportunities and how to attract them by the person you become. See, when you start to become the person you want to become, you're going to develop a new sense of urgency. You're going to want to change your content. You're going to want to change your nature and your habits and your philosophies. And then once you do that, your world will form into something different. Your perception and your reality will become different. But it's impossible if you're receiving the wrong content. It's impossible if you don't change your nature. You see, those 3 words dictate change. or not change. That's why I said, i.e., if left alone. See, if you leave those words alone, you can't create change. But here's the key: change your content, change your nature, and then your world will form differently. Your outcomes will form differently. Your perception will form differently. The way you view life will form differently. The way you overcome obstacles will form differently. But you got to change your content and the nature you receive them. And then things can change. See, a lot of times it's our personality that holds us back from changing our personal reality. We'll talk about that one another time. See, that's why it's so important to stay educated, to read, to learn something new, right? See, a lot of people don't want to learn because it's uncomfortable. A lot of people that judge people is because they're scared to change, because they don't know how. And so when they see other people change, when they see other people overcome obstacles, they're like, how did they do that? How did they get from there to there? That seems impossible. It's not. You just have to change your content. You have to change the nature. Then the way that you form things in your life and in your reality, which is the things that's going on today, will reflect that. And it's not going to happen overnight, though. It's going to take a season. And that's determined by God, because everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to be a beast. You see what I'm saying? And to be a beast, you got to be cut like a diamond. You know what the process is to become a diamond? Google it, look it up, ask ChatGPT. Learn something new. Don't waste your time on foolishness content. Don't waste your time with people whose nature is negativity. Don't waste your time. Because you don't have to worry about being sad. You should work on your happiness. What is your purpose? Develop something. Teach something. Learn something. I don't know, whatever it is. Right? But it's going to take change. So to change your reality, to change the course of history, change your nature, change your content, and change the way that you form things in your life by adding those three together, right? And then your whole life will go from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow. That's called here to there. Remember that. And remember, success is a journey. It's not a destination, because once you get to the one destination, you're going to want to continue and go to the next destination. You know what I mean? Success isn't stagnant. And here's the last thing I want to tell you. This is why reading is so fundamental. But not only reading is so fundamental, you got to be able to comprehend, right? That's a major word, comprehend. Because a lot of people can't comprehend certain things and why their reality won't change for them, why they can't seem to pick themselves up or overcome obstacles. You know, only successful people know that because they work hard on themselves. It's called personal development. So, once again, change. It's an adverb to make the form, nature, or content from what it is to what it could be, i.e. if left alone, to change one's name, to change one's opinion, or to change the course of history. Let go.